So we're here on a stage where for some of you, graduation is going to take place on a stage just like this. Graduation is here. It's a time that you've been looking forward to, you've been working hard for, and your years of hard work and dedication are finally paying off. And you're going to get to leave high school behind. But what's next? And parents, these are going to be the seats that you're in soon. And this is a time that you've probably been looking forward to with excitement, just like your graduate, but maybe even dreading just a little bit too, wondering how it's gone by so fast. I mean, it probably feels like it wasn't that long ago that you were dropping your graduate off for their first day of kindergarten, maybe without so much as a hug goodbye. But here it is, graduation is here. But what's next? So what's next can be a scary question. But I don't want that to be the case. This is exciting, and that's how we should be viewing this. Grads, you've been working hard for this moment, and the world is opening up to you in big ways. What's next might be college, or joining the military, a trade school, entering the workforce, whatever it may be. This is an exciting time of your life. But it's a time for you to start setting a vision. But what is vision? There's two definitions. One is obviously the ability to see, but the second is our ability to plan with imagination or wisdom. And that's the one that we're going to focus on. In Proverbs 29 verse 18, it says, "Where there is no vision, the people are unrestrained." Now we tend to think of our post-high school years as years of freedom, and I don't want that to fool you. This isn't unrestrained freedom that we're talking about. It would be unrestrained chaos. So you have to plan a vision for what's to come. It's important that you do that. And so I want you to think about what motivates you, what compels you, what pushes you forward, what gives you a sense of purpose, what calls you to high-level living and not mediocrity. So now that being said, your vision can change. This isn't something that's set in stone from the moment that you make your plan. It can be molded by the experiences that you have in the years to come. Ask your parents about their college years. Did they change their major along the way? Are they using their major right now? If they did or they're not, that's okay. It just means that their vision changed with their life circumstances. I mean, I graduated with a degree in secondary education to teach high school and middle school history. Clearly, my vision changed along the way. Having a vision will help you as you make your plans, but I want to be clear about something. There are going to be bumps in the road, and there are going to be times that it gets difficult. But by having a vision, it will help you navigate those difficult times that will come. So with this next stage of life, there's lots of different currents that can easily sweep your feet out from under you. The first might be being mindlessly passive. That's the lack of vision and just kind of floating and drifting along without a guide. Or there's relational chaos, the people that you surround yourself with. If they're making poor choices, you're more likely to do the same. Or sloppiness, a lack of effort, lack of performance is going to be a huge hindrance on your future. Or ugly habits, that can be poor study habits, poor work habits, lack of discipline, alcohol, drugs, partying. Those can all have an effect negatively on your future. Or there's a stagnant spiritual life, and this could affect those of you especially who are moving away from home. When you have a lack of a spiritual life, your core can shrink and you'll more easily be led astray. Having a vision is also going to help you make the most of every opportunity that comes along your way. Ephesians 5:15 and 16 says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil." So having a vision will help you make the most of every opportunity. And finally, God wants you to win big in the future. In 1 Corinthians 9:24, it says, "Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize." So what is winning going to look like for you in the next few years? How are you going to define success? So vision is important. And if you're not already setting your vision for the coming year or even into the next 5, now's the time to start doing that. Students, this is your vision, so you set the tone. Invite your parents into the conversation, though. Ask them about their college experiences and their post-high school experiences. Parents, be open and transparent and honest about the good and the bad about your post-high school experience. Talk together. Make this plan together. Parents, this is the time for you to let them set the tone for their vision, but you can be praying for them, praying over them, praying for their plans, and that God would guide them and help them as they run the race of faith, but also their race toward their goals. May God bless you as you set your vision for the future.